carrot to dangle for Jos Buttler and Aidan Markram, but neither side.
Lockyer and Rabada and Wood and Archer. A bit of wrist spin and a bit of left arm spin. It is set up perfectly. Moeen Ali has a fantastic record against Quinton, as you often do.
The overs of Jofra Archer up his sleeve. When somebody like Heinrich Klaassen comes in. Yeah, both Topley and
Topley's bowling
player against spin. I suspect he'll want to keep a couple of against Quinton de Kock. Topley obviously has the advantage of that.
Jacks.
That, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Moeen Ali
Topley missed out at the
early, so they've got plenty of pace up there.
Fine player, I've admired him from a distance for a long time.
He'll be okay. I actually tipped him as being my highest.
Swing down the leg side, he was wided a couple of times. Let's see.
Speaking of New York Dale, I was very pleased.
6 times. That's why he's bowling Cock on strike for the second over. It will be. Well, we were debating.
Looking that is directly
plodding at the moment, South Africa. Can he get it past mid-on? He does. There was no dive at all from Jofra Archer.
Yeah, Quinton de Kock deciding now's the time. He's been out there for about 4 or 5 deliveries. He's just on to read the play.
Up and over, long off is there, over his head, just over his head. That is really good from Quinton de Kock. They need some boundaries. They've got it in the last 2 deliveries of Moeen Ali's over. 14 for none.
The spinner, it's not as quick.
Archer and skill, as we saw in the last game.
Just behind square on the leg side, as Archer gets so close and tight into the stumps.
Worried about where Archer's bowling from at the moment. He's got. That's that shot I was talking about. Fine leg was in play for a while. That's the shot that he loves playing against Archer. It's just a pick up on the arc of the bat.
Yeah, that's exactly where Quinton de Kock wants it.
Down the pitch, hit downwind and belted. That's going to be their 3rd 6 and all off the bat of Quinton de Kock.
Fantastic shot this, over wide long on or deep mid wicket. The point that we're making about Archer is we often speak about
down the pitch again, uppercut now, and that's 1 down 4. Problems for Archer in his matchup against Quinton de Kock.
Fantastic batting by Quinton de Kock. Reading the play, I thought Jofra might go to a change of pace, a slower ball, but opting for
question for Jos Buttler, really, knowing that the matchup here.
Pulled beautifully, flat and away for another boundary. This is an expensive start from Archer. That over went for 21, 41 for none. Oh, nicely played. He's got the power, but he's got some real class about him as well. Doesn't try and overhit that at all.
Yeah, beautiful touch. Saw it in the previous over, although he belted Archer to the legs.
Of Steve Smith and going back off the arc of
period of time. He's kept that out of the crease very quickly. Quinton de Kock, a drag down, wasn't quite short enough from Curran, and quickly onto it.
Well, yet again, de Kock was targeting his face.
Second. And it's so important feet. He's just got the 11 or 15.
It's just such an effective use of the feet from Quinton de Kock. His confidence on display.
Absolutely outstanding batting. Choosing to advance down. Doing it now to Ali.
Really well today.
I think it's been some time, but I always used to feel it's not the best option.
Using the feet, hasn't got near it. And Harry Brook completes the catch. It's just you can only describe really as a bit of a miserable time out in the middle for Hendricks. Never find Klaassen walks to the crease. Best players a spin going around.
Was expecting.
suspect on the surface, he would enjoy it as well.
Edge, body catch, brilliant. Fantastic from England's wicketkeeper, batsman and captain. And the change of pace. That's exactly what he needed to do, especially to Quinton de Kock. There's a marked difference in his strike rate with pace on and pace off.
Miller to the crease, so South Africa have got plenty of pace. 92 for 2, excellent over. 6, that was mainly down to... He's been thumped down the ground. That is immense power from Klassen.
Yeah, too full. Really is a surface now, you've got to bowl it into the surface. We saw it in the West Indies game, which I think was a...
Wind here in the Caribbean, if he does want to take...
Wide on the leg side. If he closes it out, fantastic by Butler. He is a wonderful athlete. Heinrich Klaassen, late call from David Miller on the wide down the...
Got England their third wicket. Edged, flashed away. Topley gets a hand on. Plays the reverse sweep beautifully. Placed it well, timed it well for.
Yeah, and this is why they were saving Adil Rashid. Simply because they wanted to hide him from...
He bowled him, dragged it on. Markram looking to smoke it, I think, through the offside. It was a lot slower, a lot loopier from
South Africa, 130.
18. Tristan Stubbs, the power spinner. Anyway, that's to come.
England well on top, just... He's hit that beautifully. It's one of his favourite areas, whether it be along the ground or in the air.
Well, there's a lot resting.
Not probably where he was looking to bowl. He's just giving away runs leg side.
Yeah, well played by David Miller.
That's leg side again. This time to the right-hander. And that will be very well.
Reference before.
That's exactly what South Africa are looking for, just to get maybe a little bit of something into this innings. It needs some sort of start, some sort of kickstart.
Yeah, after just missing his length.
Against West Indies, we talked about.
Yeah, clever.
He's done pretty well to get that. Giving himself enough room to swing the arms and free himself up. After England have been suffocating the South African batters.
Just missed his length by a fraction here, Sam Curran.
4-2. Pace off was the way. Going straight down the ground. Brilliant. Brooke, absolutely sensational. He has been good for England on those straight boundaries through the tournament.
Terrific catch this, it was quite firmly hit, it went quite flat.
I think his job is to get Stubbs on doubles. Going over the top, it's high. And another brilliant effort, this time around, Sam Curran. Running back, looking up, that's never easy.
5 or 6.
Maharaj flicking it away. It was in the air, there would have been a little concern about that. Has Wood done enough to keep... But it's England that fought best 6 and a good surface.
With the performance of his bowlers, Brooke, Curran.
And Quinton de Kock, more so Quinton de Kock, that really found any sort of timing, and he was superb at the top of the order. The rest, it was just a wee bit of a struggle, really. England's spinners were excellent, Moeen Ali and Adil Rashid. Ball has turned, but no one really timed it apart from Miller and particularly Quinton de Kock. So I'm sure those conversations...
And South Africa will have to have their wits about.
West Indies, particularly Phil Salt, a little later on in the innings.
Well, we've seen Marco Jansen. You are in that position, you're in the game.
Oh, that sounded all right. That was banged in a little shorter, and Salt has pulverised that over mid-wicket.
Well, he looked in fantastic touch, didn't he? 2 nights ago against West Indies. He must have come to the ground today feeling confident. It's a different pitch, but...
Pumped down the ground. Not sure it's completely out the middle of the bat, but he's a powerful man, and that'll go for 4. Salt looks in the mood.
I saw Kagiso Rabada in the coffee shop yesterday. He was saying how much he'd enjoyed bowling in New York. This is
Oh, what a catch! Drilled an extra cover, spectacular stuff. South Africa have their first.
Yeah, brilliant for Reza Hendricks. He is dynamic in the form.
It was fired in as a Yorker. It ended up being a full toss and a thick inside edge, which Bairstow somehow has managed to get it to fine leg for 4. Reverse, gets it up and over. It's into the breeze, but will run away for 4.
I think they played with the same RPL franchise.
In the air, and South Africa know they have to be good in the field, and Nokia is good here.
Wrong athlete. Best.
The high score tournament of 25. Gets it out to leg side. Maybe an opportunity is what he was looking for, to break the shackles a little bit. Instead,
Team from 20.
well, he's in his 3rd over though.
Pulled away leg side, field up, gone. England now 4 down and in a bit of a hole.
Yeah, Neil Botman reintroduced, change of angle, going around the wicket to Bowen Ali. He's very good at touch in the end for Maharaj. Had to run.
He's only faced 16, but he's got a job to. Rashid, capable. Whipped away leg side, into the breeze, powerful man, not out the middle of the bat before. England much needed a boundary, they've got one.
Maybe a little bit of a surprise that the fielder isn't in
this tournament so far have been
off.
smashed away leg side with the breeze, strong man, 6. Great start to the over from Liam Livingstone in England.
And it's a ball of 143 kilometres an hour from Kagiso Rabada. So I imagine for the rest of this.
Sounded good off the bat. It is good off the bat. 4 more.
Just got to sit back and admire this shot. This is a wonderful shot. The charge, the first ball, this ball almost standing still.
His thinking cap on. He's got to be on the same page as Norkir. See there.
That's another full toss. This could be out. Justin Stubbs takes a good catch. It could be too late for South Africa right now, but that sees the end of Harry Brook. A little bit of a celebration happening out there. But you feel England have almost done enough now, but South Africa have got a wicket.
Yeah, the Rabada equation 25 from 16. And start the tournament in the side, England won convincingly. Chipped, mid-off. Will he get there? I think he has, you know. Running backwards, diving over his shoulder. One of the hardest catches you'll take. And it is the skipper. Brilliant change to Norkir. Brilliant catch from the captain.
I think this was a change.
Let's go back of the length. A swing and a miss from Jofra Archer. And South Africa continue their unbeaten run in this tournament. Quite brilliant there from Norkir. Outstanding delivery in the last few deliveries there, and a brilliant catch from the skipper. That Markram catch was the key moment.